The Forgotten Ones. Intro. The Hale family, Adam, Sarah, and their teenage daughter Lucy, move to Dunmore, a quiet town, and settle in a long-abandoned farmhouse. The house, once owned by the Cartwright family, was sold at a bargain price. Adam sees it as a fresh start, while Sarah and Lucy feel something is off. Lucy, who never wanted to leave the city, quickly feels uneasy in the house. On their first night, she hears faint whispers, seemingly calling her name. She convinces herself it's just the house settling, but the unease lingers. Chapter 1. Lucy's Dreams. Lucy continues to hear the whispers and starts having strange, vivid dreams. In these dreams, she sees a girl her age named Charlotte, who stands in the fields behind the house. Charlotte doesn't speak, but her eyes are full of sorrow. In her dreams, Charlotte points toward the woods behind the property, where Lucy finds an old, decrepit cabin. Every night, she comes closer to opening a trapdoor inside the cabin, but she wakes up just before doing so. These dreams are intense, making Lucy feel more connected to the house's dark history. Chapter 2. The Town's Secrets. Sarah visits the town library and uncovers the Cartwright family's troubling past. They were a wealthy family who disappeared without a trace in the 1940s. The townspeople are reluctant to discuss what happened, but Sarah learns that the Cartwrights were rumored to have practiced dark rituals tied to an entity called the Forgotten. This entity, living in the woods behind the house, demanded blood sacrifices in exchange for the family's prosperity. The last Cartwright child, Charlotte, refused to participate in the ritual, leading to the family's curse. Chapter 3. The Cabin in the Woods. Lucy's dreams become more intense, and she begins to feel drawn to the woods behind the house. She eventually ventures out and finds the very cabin from her dreams. Inside, she finds strange symbols carved into the walls and a large trapdoor in the floor. As she touches the trapdoor, the whispers return, louder, angrier. She realizes that something is buried beneath the house, something tied to the dark rituals of the Cartwright family. Lucy starts to believe that Charlotte's spirit is trying to warn her. Chapter 4. The Forgotten. Sarah continues researching and uncovers even more about the Forgotten, a malevolent force that preys on families living in the farmhouse. The Cartwright family tried to harness its power, but when Charlotte refused to sacrifice herself, they were cursed to remain trapped in the house. Adam begins experiencing strange occurrences as well. Doors slam shut on their own, and objects move. The family realizes the house is not just haunted, it is a prison for the souls trapped by the Forgotten. The whispers grow louder and the spirits become more active, showing themselves in dark corners and reflecting in mirrors. Chapter 5. The Final Showdown. One night, Lucy sleepwalks to the cabin where she finds the trapdoor open. Inside, she discovers an underground chamber with more occult symbols and artifacts from the Cartwright family. Charlotte's spirit appears, leading Lucy to an old family diary. The diary details the Cartwrights' desperate attempt to appease the Forgotten. It reveals that Charlotte was the key to breaking the curse, but refused to make the final sacrifice. Now, the house demands Lucy to take her place. Chapter 6. Breaking the Curse. Sarah, realizing they are running out of time, uses the knowledge she gained from her research to perform a ritual to break the curse. As the house's malevolent forces close in, Sarah draws protective symbols and chants the incantation she found in the Cartwright diary. The spirits of the Cartwright family surround them, their hollow eyes watching as Sarah struggles to complete the ritual. The Forgotten's presence grows stronger, nearly overwhelming them with whispers and dark shadows. At the last moment, Charlotte's spirit intervenes, helping Sarah complete the ritual and banish the forgotten back into the woods. The house trembles, and the oppressive atmosphere lifts as the spirits of the Cartwrights are freed. Epilogue. The Hale family leaves the farmhouse, but they know they will never truly escape the horrors they encountered there. Lucy still hears the whispers sometimes, especially when she's alone at night. The house now stands abandoned once more, waiting for its next victims. The town of Dunmore remains silent about the farmhouse, pretending the dark secrets buried there have been forgotten. But the forgotten are patient, waiting for the next family to move in, for the next sacrifice to be made.